This is Abe Friedtanzer from Awards Watch, and I'm delighted to be speaking with Gustavo Milan about his film Under the Heavens, which is on the Oscar shortlist for Best Live Action Short Film. How are you today, Gustavo?
I'm great. Thank you for having me here today, Abe.
Of course, of course. I really appreciated your film, and I'm wondering where the inspiration for it came from.
Well, the inspiration for this movie actually came from different sources. Some of them more personal to me and some of them not so personal, but somehow they are all related to women I met in my life. The first part of the story, the one that is more personal to me, it's because my mother breastfed my cousin. So my aunt, she didn't have milk in the beginning, and my mother helped her. And because of that, they bonded very strongly, both my mom and my aunt. And also my mom also bonded very strongly with my cousin. She's almost like a second mother to him. And for me, this was always like a magical event in my family, but I never knew exactly how to talk about that. And then one day I was doing a trip to the border of Brazil and Venezuela. I was already doing some researches for a movie, not exactly Under the Heavens, but for a movie that I wanted to make. And I met this woman, this Venezuelan woman, who was staying in one of the refugee camps. And she got a job in a village nearby the refugee camp. And she had a baby. So in order to work, she would leave her baby with this other Venezuelan woman who was also staying in the refugee camp. So she could work and then come back at night to take care of her baby. And immediately I thought about my own story. And so that's how I connected everything. And then I wrote the first draft of the script.
It's very powerful. And I think that even though it's set at the Brazil-Venezuela border, it's a very universal story about the challenge, especially the challenges of immigration, which I think is a very hot button topic. I'm sure that there are some people who don't like that this film was made and don't like the message that is there. But have you received any surprising reactions to the film?
Most of them have been very positive. I think people enjoy watching the movie, especially because it is a story of a woman who's immigrating to another country, but it's mainly a story about Venezuelans. You know, the conflict revolves within Venezuelans. You know, you have the backdrop of the Venezuelan political and social circumstances, but it's not what the movie is about. The movie is about how Venezuelans deal with the situation they're going through. And I think this appeals very strongly to the audience.
Absolutely, I agree. And I thank you for making this film and for speaking about it with me today. And I wish you the best of luck in the Oscar race.
Thank you so much, Abe.